Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, Met fans? About to get another stream going. Trying not to get swept by the Boston Red Sox. About to get game first pitches about to get started. We called up Zach Thornton from the minors. He had a good 6 innings against Philly. His last time he pitched in the majors was June 26th. We're calling him up now. Mets short on starting pitchers. So we'll see how the kid pitches. Um, Yesterday we lost 4-0 to the Red Sox, and the most embarrassing performance of offense I've seen in a while. Hopefully the Mets can wake up Sunday afternoon. Don't get swept by the Red Sox. First pitch is a strike from Thornton. 0-1 to Siegler, Anthony Siegler. He's 2 for 10 this series, but he does have a home run. 1-1 to Siegler. Let's go, Thornton. Let's go, Met fans. The season is what it is, but we still got to root for the orange and blue. And there's out to Lindor. There you go, Lindor. Fine. We need some defense on the Mets again. That's what I miss about 2024. We had better defense with OMG, Jose Iglesias. Definitely we had better defenses than what we see today. But hopefully we can pick it up. Rafaela's up. One of the Rafaelas. First pitch. Foul. 0-1. 0-1 to Rafaela. Boston has an 8-game win streak. They're playing out of their minds right now. Honestly, we could have beat them yesterday, but we couldn't get a run. So the name of baseball, as Rafaela swings and misses, strike 2. You can't win a game if you don't score any runs. So they had Wagaman, Zach Thornton in the lineup at the same time. Bo Bichette getting a break. It's a tough lineup. And it looks like Rafaela strikes out. And the ball gets to the backstop, but he'll be thrown out for the second out. Got a ground out and a strikeout for Zach Thornton. I took Zach Thornton for 3 strikeouts for the parlay, just in case anybody's counting. But a beautiful Sunday for a Mets game. Flushing, Queens, New York. Over there on Roosevelt Avenue. Willards Point. Here comes the first pitch to Abreu. That's high, 1-0. Let's go, Zach. There's a strike at the bottom of the zone. Strike 1 to Abreu. I would get into the standings normally, but at this point, we're just trying not to lose, chat. Last game before the All-Star break. Come back and we play the Phillies. 1-1 to Abreu. There's our ball hit high in the sky. Carson Bench will make the catch. 1-2-3 inning. That's a good sign for the Mets. Unfortunately, last game we had a 1-2-3 inning. Freddie Peralta struck out the side and then commenced to struggle in the second inning. So, what's everybody doing? How's everybody's summer going? Barbecues, 4th of July. We went to some Met games last week against the Kansas City Royals. It was a good one. They scored like 50 runs in that series, both teams combined. So fun series to watch. We were hoping to get some momentum against the Red Sox, but this team is red hot. Won 8 games straight. We're trying not to make it 9-game win streak in a row for them. With Zach Thornton on the mound, it's not going to be easy, but Zach Thornton, rookie prospect. He was called up earlier on in the season. Didn't really work out, but we're hoping, hopefully we can get some pitching. from somewhere. Because Kodai is not the answer. We were at a game against, we went to the Seth Lugo game and we took like a 9-0 run or a 9-0 lead. And we watched Kodai and the rest of the Austin Warren, Seelinger, Matt Seelinger, the pitcher we picked up from Long Island. Doesn't matter if he's from Long Island. We gave up a 9-run lead. We gave up 16 runs and we lost 16-12 that game. A lot of offense though. You got the Mets starting lineup. You got AJ Ewing, Juan Soto, Francisco Lindor, Wagaman batting cleanup. I don't agree with that move. Carson Bench, Tyrone Taylor, Louis Terrens, Brett Beatty. It's gonna be tough to score some runs with this lineup, but we gotta can't keep making excuses. We gotta get some runs. 1-0 for AJ Ewing. Toley's on the mound for the Red Sox. AJ's 2 for 8 this series. Yesterday he was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, but as he swings and misses there, the count is 1-1. AJ Ewing came up with the bases loaded. Seems like the runners in scoring position found him every time, and he wasn't able to come through. Struck out looking. So did Beatty. Beatty struck out looking. It's a horrible day yesterday offensively for the Metsies. So Ewing's working with a 1-2 count. And he gets a base hit down the line. Might be a double for the big U. Maybe a triple. No, he's gonna dive into second base. And that'll be a double. Leadoff double for AJ Ewing. That's one down for the parlay. I took Ewing, Lindor, Soto to get base hits. And Benji too. Hopefully they can make me happy in that regard at least. You don't want to get me to the playoffs? Let's get the parlays done at least. Juan Soto's coming up. Hasn't gotten a hit in a while. So I think he's due. They've been kind of pitching around him with Lindor behind him as there's a ball 1-0 to Soto. Dale mi Soto. A 2-run dinger would be nice. We haven't had run support in a minute, feels like. Honestly, I think it started when they took out Bo Bichette. Once Bo Bichette was out, the run stopped. And there's a wild pitch, 2-0 to Soto. Ewing advances to third base. Got to get Ewing in. Ewing got to third base. He did his job as a leadoff hitter. We got to bring that run in, Soto. Preferably a hit for the parlay, too. RBI single. I'll take it. Hopefully this guy totally pitches wild and we have a good day watching the Mets win, damn it. Vamos Soto, 2-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball with the high heat. He's 1 for 6 this series with 1 RBI. Abysmal series for Soto. They say he struggles against the Red Sox. I guess he does. Here comes the pitch. Ball 3. High and inside. Thing about Soto, he's not really trying to walk this year. He's trying to get the barrel of the bat on the ball. So this guy's glove says you're so pretty on it in red. I don't know what that's about, but that wild pitch was not pretty. I'll tell you that much. 3-1. Totally to Soto. Pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Soto's just getting beat by that fastball. He's been popping up a lot of pitches lately. I don't know what. He's just late. Late on the fastballs, man. Hopefully he throws him some off-speed stuff. 3-2. Foul ball. Oh no, he struck him out. Jesus, Soto. It's okay. I took totally for 3 strikeouts too. Seeing how this Mets team hits. So that's 1 for the parlay. Outside, ball 4, but he waves at it. Didn't have to swing at that, Soto. Just take your walk, bro. Soto's been frustrated this series. Lindor, bring Ewing home. That Lindor has been swinging at literally everything, and he's smiling, which pisses some people off. It don't piss me off. I just want you to hit, Lindor. Stop swinging at the ball that's hitting your ankles. Come on, Lindor. This guy used to have good vision. Not really, but he used to hit home runs at least. 0-1 to Lindor. Got to be a little more selective. And he swings at a ball inside again. 0-2. This is the story of yesterday. You get a runner on in scoring position. Mets offense 0 for 17 with runners in scoring position. It's hard to be that bad. You got to think the baseball gods got to feel bad for us at some point as he fouls it back 0-2. So Tolley, after giving up a double and falling behind Soto 2-0, strikes out Soto, and he's ahead in the count on Lindor, 0-2 count. Let's go, Lindor. Wake up! Is anyone alive out there? Fouls it off, 0-2, staying alive. Looks like Red Sox have an all-star Cedane Rafaela. And they'd have some injuries, and they're kind of they've overcome their injuries. As Lindor fouls another one off, 0-2. Lindor just swinging at everything. I mean, 0-2, you got to defend the plate. I wish Beatty and Ewing would have thought of that yesterday, but Ewing gets a pass. Beatty was killing me yesterday. Here comes the pitch. Lindor hits one deep, and that's gonna be a double. Looks like it's gonna be a double. That'll get the run in. Vamos, Lindor. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that baseball to Mars. Lindor with an RBI double. Let's go, Lindor. Mets take the 1-0 lead. Yeah, because it's demoralizing when you get your runner to third base and we can't bring him in. It's insane. That's the first run that I've seen for the Mets in a while, feels like. Did we get shut out 2 days ago? Yesterday we lost 4-0. The day before that was not that much better. You got Wagaman up, swinging a miss. Now, your boy Mitchie Matt does not have a lot of faith in Wagaman, but hopefully, suicide squeeze Wagaman. We gotta get something done over here. Yeah, Friday we lost 6-2. Oh, there's a wild pitch. Lindor will go to third. Maybe home. No, we don't want to risk it with the ACL, MCL. We want all the ligaments to be good on Lindor. I don't really want him sprinting too much because that's how he got hurt. He got hurt running from second to home. And we're done with injuries, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Por el amor de Dios. How much more can we take? Wagaman in the cleanup spot. I don't know about this move, but we'll see. Hopefully it pays off. 1-1 pitch. Inside 2-1. If he can get a walk to get it to Benji, that would be lovely. He's 0 for 3 this series. 194 batting average. And this is our cleanup. We used to have a guy named Pete Alonso, chat. 20 home runs already. Probably 29, I think. They're going to challenge a ball 3. Looked low to me, but we'll see. It was close. Catcher challenges a ball, and it'll nick the bottom of the strike zone. It'll be a strike. So 2-2 to Wagaman. Wagaman, all I need you to do is hit a fly ball to the outfield. I don't need you to get a home run. Just hit a fly ball. Oh! Fouled it off. 2-2. 98-mile-an-hour heat for Tolley. Let's go, Wagaman. Yo, Wagaman batting cleanup is just killing me right now. 2-2. And he takes a strike 3 right down the middle. Go home, Wagaman. Tell him while you're in the bullpen. Ask him why you're batting 4th. All right, you got Carson Benji up. We need Benji. We need Benji to do something, chat. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Carson Benji. With the first pitch coming up. That's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Carson Benj up. Mets with a 1-0 lead. We need to get Zach Thornton some run support. There's a strike on the outside corner. Hopefully Benji can hit a chopper to the pitcher and get a little league home run again. Carson Benj. 0-2 pitch. Check swinged it. 1-2. Check swing for Benji. Lindor on third. Mets with the 1-0 lead. Bottom of the first. Let's go, Benji. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Swinging at pitches in the dirt. Benji goes down. Lindor gets a nice RBI double, though. I feel you on that, Lindor. Take us out of this mud that we're in. Let's see. It's insane. Going from Kansas City, we were putting up, even the game that we lost 16-12. We put up 12 runs. So much offense. And then against the Red Sox, the first game we lose 6-2. Second game, 4-0. So that's just a big drop off. Only difference I can see is we took Bo Bichette out of the lineup. But it's not like Bo was doing that well. But obviously, you'd rather have him in the lineup than not. Because with him outside of the lineup, we scored 0 runs and then 2 runs. So that's not good, chat. I took Tolley for 3.5 strikeouts. He's got 3 already. Breaks my heart to take that as a parlay, but we strike out a lot. We haven't even got the baby yet. The striking out looking was killing me yesterday. I mean, look at Wagaman. Batting cleanup, 2 strikes. You take a pitch right down the middle, and you're just staring at it. Like, bunt it. That's strike 3, Wagaman. Get the bat off your shoulders. The most famous Mets getting struck out looking was Carlos Beltran in 2006 National League Championship Series against the Cardinals. I want to say it was the 9th inning. Yeah, because we lost the game on that. 2 strikes. Beltran was just frozen on a curveball right in the middle of the plate. And that's the last thing a lot of Met fans remember about Beltran, that he wasn't clutch in that last game. So, but we might have him back as a new coach this upcoming year. Who knows? As Thornton starts off 2-0 to Gonzalez, batting .250, 2-0 count on Zach Thornton. Let's go, Zach. I remember Zach Thornton's first at bat. His family was there. He has someone disabled in his family, I believe. So they're interviewing them and stuff, and I'm like, just let the kid pitch. He's already got a lot of pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to meet the family, and we don't even know that he's gonna be. Just let him focus on baseball right now. But I haven't seen any family yet, so Steve Gelbs is out there somewhere shopping for hot dogs. 3-1 count to Gonzalez. He challenges a strike and he wins it. And that's a 5-pitch walk to Gonzalez. Leadoff runner on first. This is why when you have Lindor on third, you got to get him in. Jacob Mizorowski scratched from today's start due to fatigue. That's interesting. That sounds weird. He's going to miss the All-Star game. Mizorowski's been one of the best pitchers in baseball this season. There's a bunt to Thornton. Thornton is going to make the throw. Gets the out at first. Good job by Thornton. Mets fine. Mets showing some defense today. That's what I like. You gotta be good on the fundamentals, which this team's been lacking. But you got Wagaman at first. I don't know. Maybe does he give you defense? I guess so. We need offense though, Wagaman. I guess we got analytics that have him batting fourth. I'm not sure what that's about. I would have put Benji before Wagaman. Like that's not even. How do they make that decision? Monasterio's up. He's been killing the Mets this season. I mean, this series. Hopefully, we can get him out, chat. 1-0. Swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. 1-1. He's 2 for 3 in this series with a home run, 2 RBIs. He's played some good defense as well at shortstop. 1-1 to Monasterio. Pitch. 2-1. 2-1. Let's go, Zach. We're not trying to go down with the ship of Mets starting pitchers this year. 2-1 to Monasterio. Runner on second. 1 out. Fouled it off. 2-2. Top of the second. Mets with the 1-0 lead. Trying to get this out of this inning without giving up any runs. Mets we got kind of a weak lineup today, so we need all the good pitching we can get. Zach Thornton, 2-2 pitch coming up. Let's go, Zach. He pops it up, and Benji's gonna make the catch. 2 outs. Runner still on second. We need 1 more out to get out of this inning. He got on second by a 5-pitch walk and a bunt. So Red Sox getting creative. They're using a bunt a lot, which I'll take the extra out. Duran is up, batting 170 something. We hopefully we can get him out. Let's go, Zach. Come on, kid. Here comes the first pitch to Duran, batting 193. It looked like a strike. He called it a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 8 this series. He's been the only help that the Mets have gotten from the Red Sox offensively. 0 for 8. Here comes the pitch. 1-0. And there's a chopper to Lindor. He's going to field, fire, make the play for the 3rd out. 0 for 9 for Duran. That's what I'm talking about, Duran. That's my man right there.
You said this is a new pitcher?
Yeah, he's pitching in the minor leagues. Mm-hmm. He made his debut earlier on in the season. Yeah, one of his families was disabled. They were talking to the parents. What does this start mean for you? He's so ahead of schedule. And then the kid is giving up like a 3-run homer in the first inning. I'm like, let the kid pitch. Jesus, Steve. Steve is interviewing them and everything. You know what I mean? Like, let him warm up because, when you first get called up to the Mets, there's got to be a lot of pressure. You don't know if you're ready. You're playing against a major league team, and they send him back to the minors after that. But we last saw him at the end of June. He pitched 6 innings, scoreless against the Phillies. So I don't know why we sent him back, but probably because we were giving Kodai some starts. But at this point, let's let Zach Thornton pitch, see what he could do. 2 innings of scoreless baseball, Zach. I'll take that. We can interview your family now. You know what I mean? They got the Blue Chew commercials. Jesus. What happened to SNY, man? Let's go. Let's go, Mets. A Blue Chew commercial followed by a cancer commercial. Who's doing these advertisements? Let's see what we're going to have up. Let me check the lineup real quick. Due up is going to be Tyrone Taylor. Tyrone Taylor. So, I mean, he can hit a fastball. You got Taylor, Terrence, Beatty, then Zach Short. I don't think Zach Short's got to hit this season. We need Tyrone to get on base here. The kids are out there with their New York Mets hats. Yesterday, I did hear some chants. They were saying F the Yankees in Citi Field. That's expected, though. Both these teams, enemies of the Yankees. Tyrone with a 1-1 count. Let's go, Tyrone. You can hit the fastball. Give him that fastball inside part of the plate. See if you don't take it to the upper deck. Almost hits him there. 2-1. So Toley's a little wild, but he got 3 strikeouts his first time up. His first inning. He struck out Soto, struck out Wagaman looking, and he struck out Benji. 2-1. 3-1. Missed ball 3. A Tyrone Taylor walk would be lovely right now. But what Toley's got to do with a 3-1 count, Tyrone Taylor on the mound in the box, you got to throw a fastball down the middle. Here comes the pitch. Hey, if he throws a 94 mile an hour, it looks like a slider. And he fouled it off. 3-2. 3-2. Damn, I thought I was going to throw that heat. Pitch. Missed it. Walked him. On a low fastball. 97 miles an hour. Okay, we got some life from the Mets. But yo, yesterday we were having the bases loaded. Runners on first and second, nobody out, and we couldn't scratch a run. My God, I was going crazy at LaGuardia. Like, do me a favor. Somebody hit the baseball. But here comes Toley up against the mighty Louis Terrence. He throws a low strike. That was a little low there, but he called it a strike. Terrence got an 0-1 count. Haven't seen Terrence bat in a few days. Got a few days off. Bo Bichette's got a few days off with bruising in his legs, they said. Swings and misses, 0-2. Bo Bichette did a pinch hit yesterday. Came up in a big spot with runners on first and second, and he walked for the bases to be loaded. I think Benji got out after him. Benji or Beatty, I forget which one. 0-2 to Terrence. Tyrone on first. Tyrone with some speed. He's going to stare at strike 3. Don't challenge it. Just go back. So Terrence catching today. Got Tyrone on first. He got 1 out. I mean, that was a strike. Gotta swing at that, Luis. I mean, that's where he wants it. Outside part of the plate. Terrence usually goes the other way with that. He just didn't swing. My Mets hitters have been getting struck out looking like it's crazy. That hits the parlay, though. Tyrone Taylor was running, but Beatty fouls it off. Beatty had a, 9-game hit streak. Ended this series. Hasn't got a hit since. So hopefully Beatty can get a hit here. Vamos, mi Bati. Let's go, Brett. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Good not to swing at that. Beatty's been seeing the ball better. He's actually 3 for 7 this series. He just went 0 for 4 yesterday. So, he had a good first day. 1-1. We need a hit from Beatty. They're going to throw to Tyrone. And the Mets fans say, boo! Throw home! What are you scared of Tyrone Taylor for? Tyrone does have speed, though. I'm not going to lie. But I haven't seen him steal a base in a minute. 1-1 to Beatty. Pitch. Beatty swinging at a pitch in his face. 1-2. Swing and a miss for Beatty. Beatty, you can't hit it if it's going to hit your face. Okay, Beatty? Jeez, as I was saying that he was seeing the ball well, I take that back. 1-2 to Beatty. Hopefully he throws a strike here. Pitch. Same spot and he strikes out. Jesus, Beatty. Some at bats are just terrible. This is why our record is like that. Because we're swinging at pitches that's about to hit the umpire. I forgot what I was going to look at. Oh, yeah. And behind him, you got Zach Short. Hopefully he gets hit by a pitch. Strike one, Zach Short. Okay, I didn't take Beatty in the parlay at least. Let's go, Zach. Haven't got a hit in a long time. Welcome to the major, Zach. There's a pop. There's a blue pit. No, it's gonna pop up out. Bro's batting 149 and counting down.
Bat broke.
Babe, he could have hit it with a tennis racket. His bat broke.
It did. It throws it off. It throws the ball's velocity.
Can we get a tennis racket for Zach Short? So at least you're gonna have the top of the order coming up in the third inning. But Tyrone Taylor gets on with the walk. We're not able to get him home. Mets left a small country on base yesterday. There's a first runner left on base there. No, second actually. We left Lindor on third base too in the first inning. I mean, when you have Zach Thornton up there, he's a rookie. Come on, Mets. Give him run support. Let's go, Mets in the chat. Wake up these bats. Look, I mean, I don't know. I want Bo in the lineup. Who else do I want? I don't know. I guess give me Jared Young over Zach Short or Wagaman. But Wagaman's playing first. Not a lot of good options, chat. We just got to go hit the trade deadline. See how much they sell, if they sell. But I would call up the kids. Call up Ryan Clifford. You know, dude. At least we'll have a defensive first baseman, and he could probably hit better than Zach Short. This is what the Vientos injury does. But it's not like Vientos was breaking up on the ball either, so we're here watching a beautiful day at Citi Field. Red Sox versus the Mets. Zach Thornton starts off with a strike one. He's going up against Nate Eaton, batting 138. Jesus. This guy's worse than Zach Short. 0-2. Red Sox do have I want to say, the bottom of their lineup, their averages aren't too good. So that's where we got to get our outs from. Because the middle part of the lineup kind of has been hitting us this series. That's why we haven't won a game this series yet. But you got this guy in here. He's batting 138. Got to get him out. 0-2 to Zach. And for the parlay, you have to strike him out. Strike him out. That's what I'm talking about, Zach. Strike out for Eaton. Zach Thornton throws a pitch right next to Eaton's ear, and he swings at it. Strikes out. Yeah, it's like what they say at what is that game? What is that baseball movie with Tom Hanks? Jesus, forgot the name of that movie. Here comes the pitch. Pops it up. That'll be an out. Zach Short does what he's paid to do. He's playing defense. Gets the second out. What's that movie called with Tom Hanks? That baseball movie. It's the one that's like, ain't no crying in baseball. Anyways, that's when they tell Kit, lay off the high ones. She would always strike out on those high softballs, fastballs, whatever. Oh, 1-0. 1-0 to Siegler. Red Sox had the top of their order up. That's going to bother me. I don't remember that movie. Fouled it off. 1-1. 1-1 to Siegler, trying to get out of the inning. Yeah, one was a pop-up, one was a strikeout. 2-1 to Siegler. Let's go, Sieg. Strikeout for me. Here comes a pitch. Pops it out. That'll be an out. Siegler's been talking about Benji? Benji will run into a wall for the Mets. He ran into the wall the other day. Thankfully he was okay. But I need a hit, Benji. This lineup is like you know when you don't feed your dogs? That's how it is. It's skinny. Skinty. Skinty lineup today. No meat on the bone, chat. But we got the top of the order up. You're going to have AJ Ewing, Juan Soto, y Francisco Lindor. I don't know what's going on with Soto, but he cannot hit against the Red Sox. It's insane. He's got one hit in three games. He's trying too hard, man. He's swinging a ball fours too. He did walk yesterday. There was an inning. Lindor walked and Soto walked. Runners on first and second, nobody out. They couldn't get a run in. I mean, you can't make this up. I'm watching other teams. They're getting base hits here, base hits there. This is the 2026 season for the New York Mets. But all I want to see is my team win today. Orange and blue. The Big Apple. How do you like them apples? Got the, you see the t-shirt? Got the apple on the t-shirt. Yeah, we were at Citi Field, and there was a guy wearing a paper bag over his head. I'm like, Jesus. You see the apple there. Home run. That's what I need from Juan Soto. Un home run. We did see Soto hit a home run against Kansas City. 3-run dinger, I think. And they're showing Joe Natong's record in the minors. 1 for 5 with a 6 ERA. Jesus, kid. What happened to you, man? 5.3 walks per 9. Yeah, I can see why they don't start him. Ewing fouls off a pitch. 0-1 to Ewing. Let's go, Big U. Big AJ in the chat. I mean, in the box. 1 for 1, hit a double today, and he scored. Our only offense today. My man AJ. He said, get out of the way. That's a ball 1. 1-1 to AJ Ewing. Top of the third. Mets with the 1-0 lead. Tolley's got 43 pitches thrown. Hopefully we can get to this guy. Hopefully we can get to one of these Red Sox pitchers, man. These Red Sox are about to catch the Yankees at this pace. 8 in a row. Wins. Ewing strikes out. Jesus, Ewing. Suicide squeeze, Ewing. That guy looks like he's not going to get off the mound fast. Just saying. Juan Soto's coming up. And it looks like a packed house on a Sunday afternoon. Look at the stadium. So that's one thing about the Met fans. We show up. We support our team through thick and thin. Pause. There's a ball in the dirt. 1-0. Come on, Soto. Take the walk. I need the hit for the parlay, but if you don't get a hit, at least take a walk. We don't want to see no pop out to second base. Look how young this kid looks. Give him some run support. Swing and a miss. It looks like a changeup. 1-1. What is going on when Soto plays against the Red Sox? There's a ball 2. High. 2-1. Like, hopefully this doesn't happen against the, I mean, tomorrow we'll be in the All-Star break, so this will be the last game for a while. As Soto swings and misses, he can't hit anything. Like, it's insane. Misses a fastball inside part of the plate, though. Caught the plate. 2-2 to Soto. I don't know if Soto's just gonna start. I mean, he was hitting against Kansas City. It's mind-boggling. 2-2, 3-2. That's what I'm talking about, Soto. Take your walk if you're not gonna. Don't strike out. We already hit our parlay on that. 3-2. We need Soto to get a base hit, and then he hits one deep. No, it's high, and the right fielder's gonna make the catch. At least he hit it. Shit, that's a good sign at least. But it'll be the second out. They keep showing this guy's glove. You're so pretty. I mean, I don't know what that's from, but isn't that like an Annie song? I don't know. I wasn't into Broadway chat. But you got Lindor up. Pitch. Swing and a miss for Lindor. 0-1. Vamos, Lindor. He got an RBI double today. Batting .213 on the season with 4 home runs. If you would have said, hey, Lindor's gonna be batting .213 with 4 home runs in July, I would have said you're on drugs. But that's the reality. Missed a lot of time. He was struggling before he got hurt. But he hit a double today, chat. Hopefully he can get on base again. 2-1, ball in the dirt. This guy Toller's pitching wild too. But he's got Wagaman behind him, so maybe. I mean, you wouldn't pitch around Lindor though. 2-1. Red Sox just got pitching. Lindor hits one deep, but it's gonna be caught by the left fielder. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, top of the order. Bottom of the third. Mets go down without a fight. We still got the 1-0 lead. I don't know, chat. You're asking a lot out of a young pitcher to keep going out there and giving you scoreless innings. You got the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for the Red Sox in Boston. Boston, let us win one. Jesus. We can't hit the ball ourselves, so we need help. We need 3 errors like against Kansas City the other day. 3 errors on 1 play. Carson Bedge hit a Little League home run. That was cool to watch. We missed that game though, right? I don't think we were at that game. I think that was the first game. No, we were at that game, right? You don't remember? Yeah, because that was the Seth Lugo game. Carson Bench hit a little dribbler to Lugo. Runners on first and third. Lugo throws it to first, throws it to the outfield. The outfielder threw it to nobody, like in the third baseline dugout. And then they threw it to the catcher who missed it. And Benji went all the way home. 3 runs scored. And we lost that game 16-12. But it was a good first inning. Let's go. We're trying to see this Mets apple come out, chat. Home run, home run. But 1-0 lead, that's anybody's game right there. I kept thinking we were going to come back yesterday. We were down 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 for till the 8th inning. To the 9th inning, we were down 2-0. I'm like, anybody can come back from that. But then they hit a 2-run homer in the 9th, 4-0. That was all she wrote. Zach Thornton going up against Rafaela, who hits a fly ball to Benji. Benji makes the catch. 1 out for Thornton. 32 pitches for Thornton. Let's go. In 3 1/3 innings pitched. He's got 2 Ks. I need 1 more K for the parlay. Let's go, Zach. Who are we going to break the parlay on, Zach? Is it going to be Willier Abreu? I remember Bobby Abreu used to kill the Mets. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. Two more strikes, Zachy. Let's go. Let's go, Zach. I say just let all the kids play at this point. And he hits a foul ball, right? Yeah, it hit the. Oh, it was a ball. I thought it hit the bat. 1-1 to Abreu. 2-1. High pitch. Abreu's up. 2-1. Give me that strikeout, Zach. 3-1. Can't find the strike zone right now. Gotta throw a strike here now. You can't walk anybody when you're only up 1 run. 3-1. Pitch. Strike! Caught the end of the plate. Abreu doesn't like it. He was already walking to first. He was about to start his strut. And he turns around. He's like, umpire, why are you squeezing me? 3-2 to Abreu. Here comes the pitch. Let's go, Zach. And then, ooh, hits it right to Thornton. Thornton makes the catch. See, that's why we need to let the kids play. Showing off the glove. The Mets have not had their glove this whole season. But that was a nice play by Zach Thornton. Good. You got the cat-like reflexes. Bullet right up the line, and he caught it. Right back to the pitcher. 2 outs. I mean, come on, Mets hitters. These pitchers are giving you everything. Let's get some runs. And there's a chopper to Zach Short. Zach Short fields, fires, and he gets the out. 1-2-3 inning for Zach Thornton. This guy is mowing the Red Sox down. Jesus. Now we got Wagaman up. Come on, Wags. Wag your tail and get a baseball hit. Let's go, Waggy. I'm going to call him Swaggy Waggy if he freaking hits one time. That's the deal, Wagaman. You give me a hit, I'll call you Swaggy Waggy. Because the name Wagaman is not hitting right now. That is not. Ain't nobody going to be scared of that name. Got to change it up a little bit. He's batting fourth. It's my cleanup hitter. You know why they call it cleanup, babe? Because let's say if you get your runners on first, second, and third, and his base is loaded, he's batting fourth. He hits a grand slam. That cleans up the plate. That's why they call it a cleanup hitter. Our cleanup hitter is Wagaman. The boy hasn't had a home run all season, I don't think. So I don't know. We're struggling on the lineup selection. I guess we're limping into the All-Star game. Like I need Bo out there, but he's got bone bruises or whatever. Not bone bruises. They just had bruising. Probably too many foul balls hit to the ankles or something. But we need some run support, Zachy, for Zachy. Gotta love how Thornton's been pitching today. I mean, we won the series against Kansas City. Lost 2 games against the Red Sox. Brutal. And you know the Red Sox they had struggled for a while, and then we catch them when they're on a 7-game win streak. Look at Swaggy Waggy. Oh, it was a foul ball. Jesus. Wagaman hits a foul ball at the third baseline. I thought that was going to be a base hit. Let's see his numbers. He's batting 188, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Our cleanup hitter has 2 homers. Maya has baseball changed. 0-2 to Wagaman. 0-2. Let's go, Wags. He said, yo, I'm a wag your mans. Little chopper to third base. That'll be an out. I guess put Jared Young out there. I mean, this guy's not getting hits either. Benji's coming up. That's what I'm saying. You can have Wagman get 0 hits forever. Just give me Ryan Clifford. Call him up from the minors. See if the bright lights wake him up. I got Brian Bello warming up for the Red Sox as Benji swings and misses at an off-speed pitch. 1-0. Oh, that was the worst part about yesterday's game. They beat us on a bullpen game. Their starting pitcher was a guy who only pitched 3 innings. His longest outing was 3 innings, and he mowed us down. I don't know for 5 or for 6 innings. Frustrating, chat. Frustrating. No, he pitched like 4 innings, I believe, and the rest was bullpen. 1-1 to Benji. Oh, the catcher challenged it. This catcher's on fire with these challenges. It was going to be 0-2. 0-2 to Benji. Red Sox win a challenge. Oh no, that strikes Benji out. God damn it, Benji. Stop taking the pitches. All right, Tyrone Taylor up. He got a walk last time up. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Oh and 1 to Taylor. Missed that low. 1-1. 1-1 for Tyrone Taylor. Totally looks tired out there. He threw 64 pitches in 4 innings. There's a ball. 2-1. Fastball at 99 mile an hour inside. Hopefully Tyrone can get on base here. But we need Beatty to get a hit then. We need something. There's a ball. 3-1. High and outside. 3-1 from Peyton Tolley to Tyrone Taylor. Pitch. Tyrone Taylor gets a base hit down the line. That'll be a double for Tyrone. Let's go, Tyrone. Let's go. Tyrone Taylor with a double. So Tolley falls behind in the count. We'll see if they go to the bullpen here. The guy Bellows warming up. That's going to be a double for Tyrone. And we got the mighty Beatty coming on up. Got to bring him home, Beatty. Damn it. I don't want to hear about your 9-game hitting streak that you lost. We need a RBI base hit right now. That'll be it for Tolley. Tolley pitched well, gave up 1 run, 3 hits in 3 2/3 innings. And now you're going to have a bullpen Bello. Bello's coming in for the Red Sox to go up against Brett Beatty. Let's go, Beatty. I need a base hit. I got to start praying in the chat. What do I got to do to get my hitters to hit? Got to ask AI, chat. They can take extra batting practice before the game. I think we tried that already. Let's go, Mets. Let's get some offense here. Tough to watch a game when your team scores 1 run. It's not a good watch. Makes you miss the 2024 season. Miss all those Vientos home runs. Those Lindor home runs. Jesus. Those Pete Alonso bombs. Even Nimmo hit a few home runs that season. But there was the Iglesias clutch RBIs. It was a different team back then. Frankie Alvarez was hitting home runs too. Those were better times. But it's 2026. We're at the bottom. We're at the bottom of the records with the in MLB. Just trying to get some wins in July, chat. That's all we want for summer. Get some wins, go on a run. As Brian Bello was coming up. I'm from New York. Hello. King of New York. Mello. Got the readers and Pello. Here comes the first pitch to Terens. Inside 1-0. 1-0 to Terens. Oh, I thought it was Beatty. It was Terens up. Beatty's on deck. Then you got Zach Short. Louis Terens. No, that's high, bro. Call it a strike. 1-1. Umpire's been calling a little. Been disagreeing with a few of his calls, but they've been fair. They've been on both sides. But that's just an egregious strike. And then Terens waves at a pitch. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. Louis Terens. Let's go Mets. That's a fact. That's a fact and a half. 1-2 to Terens. Let's go. 1-2. Pitch. He fouled it off. Staying alive for Luis Terens. Come on, Bello. Give him a pitch to hit. This is what pisses me off about baseball. You got a 1-0 count. He throws a high pitch. He calls it a strike. It's clearly a ball. It'd be 2-1. Now it's 1-1. And then on the next pitch, Terens just waves at it. Because on a ball low. Because it's 1-1. You wave at it because you think the umpire's not going to call the pitch right. That's strike 2. And then he strikes out here. Like, these umpires, they can really affect an at bat. Like that ball, that second pitch, just call it a ball. It's up here. It's high. I don't know why Terens didn't challenge it, but fuck. 2-0. 2-0 count it should have been. No, it was 1-1. Then it's 1-2. Then he strikes out. So you're gonna have Brett Beatty, Zach Short, and AJ Ewing coming up. Like 1-0 lead. You're gonna have the top of the 5th coming up. Like, bro, that's not enough run support for a rookie pitcher who hasn't pitched since June 26th, I believe. Just called up from the minors. Like, give him some run support. He deserves it. Now, I don't want to say he deserves it, but common sense, he needs it. One would imagine. Chat, we need some runs. We need 4 walks in a row to get a run, I think. But Zach Thompson, we need one more strikeout from my man Zach Thompson. Hopefully the guy Eaton's coming up and we can get a nice strikeout there. Let's go Mets. Trying to see them win, but I don't know if we're gonna win 1-0. That would be a minor miracle, chat. Yeah, we need one more strikeout from Thornton. It's gonna be the top of the 5th. The Mets are gonna have one outfielder in the All-Star game, Juan Soto. But he needs to get hot. He's struggling right now. We need one more hit from Soto. Got Durbin coming up. Pitch. Un strike. Why does it say SH next to him? He's third base. There's a foul ball. 0-2 count for Durbin. One more strike for the strikeout. 0-2. Top of the fifth. 0-2 to Durbin. Zach Thornton. Let's go. Fouls it off. 0-2. We're going to do it again. Let's go, Zachy. Let's go, my guy. 0-2 count to Durbin. Pitch. He lifts one up. Damn it. But that'll be an out. AJ Ewing makes the catch out in center field. 1 out for the Mets. Top of the fifth. We need 2 more to get out of the inning. They're showing the food out in Citi Field. Making me hungry. Got the cheesesteaks over there. There's a strike. 1-1. Strike to Monasterio. Hopefully Monasterio can get a strikeout here. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, outside. 1-1. See, like, why can't you miss a call on their side? You're gonna miss a call against Torrens. You could have called that a strike. There's a base hit for Monasterio. It's gonna be a double. Juan Soto fires it in. Monasterio stands up with a double. Down the left field line. That ball was ripped. So, the Red Sox are threatening to tie the game here. And the Mets need to score more runs. There's no other way to say it. We need more runs for the New York Mets. Pitch. Durant try to swing at it. But it's going to be a ball 1. Durant is trying to bunt the runner over from second to third. They're playing small ball here. One and 0 to Duran. Duran. Manos de piedra, no más. Un strike. Low strike. 1-1. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out today. He's batting 193. Let's strike this guy out, Zach. That guy's 48 pitches thrown. This is insane. Pitch. Missed it. 2-1. Curveball low. Duran spits at it. Two 2-1 to Duran. This is the most efficient pitching I've seen all season. I have to say. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Come on, Zachy. We need one more strikeout for the parlay, chat. Let's go. 2-2. Zach Thornton is impressing me right now. 2-2. He's looking at Monasterio. He said, go back to second, damn it. Don't be... I hear some pebbles shuffling behind me. I don't like all that. Calm down. Made me throw you out over here. 2-2 to Duran. Here comes the pitch. Fouled it off somehow. Fouls it off Terenz's foot. And Terenz is going to take a little break. Hit right off the shin guard. That hurt him. He's walking it off. Terenz is a tough guy. The catcher is the toughest guy on your team, chat. He takes the most beating. 2-2 pitch coming up for Duran. Thornton trying to get his third strikeout. Here comes the pitch. He struck him out. That's what I'm talking about, Zach. Let's go. And the umpire says, "Strike 3. You're out of there. Go to the bullpen. Bullpen. Go to the dugout. Nice pitch for Zach Thornton. This kid is pitching amazingly. I have to say, like, there's like 3 of these innings he's pitched 9 pitches and ends the inning. But you got 2 outs here, runner on second. He's in a little bit of trouble. 1-0 to the mighty Nate Eaton, batting 133. 1-0 pitch. Fouled it off. 1-1. For context, chat, I think you could bat 133 in the majors. That's 1 hit every like 13 at bats. All right, my math might be off a little bit, but 1 hit every 10 at bats. No good. No good in this hood. There's a ball. 2-1. Come on, Zach.
How many pitches has he got?
55. 55 through 5. If he can get this out right here. Here comes the pitch. 55 pitches for Zach Thornton. Ground ball, that'll be an out. Let's go, Lindor. That's what I'm talking about, Zach. 5 innings of no-run baseball, and that's what the Mets need, damn it. Now we need runs. Can we change up my lineup? I got Wagaman. I got Short. I got Tyrone Taylor. Got Brett Beatty. We need some life in his lineup right now, chat. Let's go. You're gonna have Beatty, Short, and Ewing coming up. We're going up against the Red Sox bullpen already. We have the advantage of being home. We have the 1-0 lead. Let's go, Mets. Let's win this game, damn it. On a Sunday. You had the whole stadium filled up. They were there yesterday. They saw no runs. They're there today. 5 innings. They see 1 run. Bless them with runs, chat. Let's go, Mets. Let's get some offense. Let's get something started up in here. Yeah, man, we went to 2 games last week in Citi Field. It was a great time. Did we go to 2 games? 3.
2.
2 of them. We almost went to 3. We were almost part of the 7-line army, chat. But we had to leave on Saturday. But good thing we didn't go, because that game was atrocious. Now that I think about it. It was a good game to miss.
The 16-12 was.
The 60. I mean, I'm telling you, we were scoring a lot of runs before this. Before these Red Sox. We still won that series though. We won 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Because we went to we went to the Thursday game, right?
Yeah.
Thursday or yeah, it was Thursday. That was to win the series. Brett Beatty in the most pathetic Brett Beatty at bat just grounds out to second base. And 1 pitch. Look, this guy's getting hits. He's a little leaguer. There's a pop-up. And you got Zach Short going behind Brett Beatty. It's almost like automatic 2 outs right here. 0-1 to Zach Short, batting 146. Some people bat 300, chat. This guy's batting 146. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He almost got a bloop single, though. Let's go, Zach. Here comes the pitch. Ball. He calls it a strike. This umpire is killing me. I mean, the guy's batting 140. You can't give him that call. It was high anyway. This umpire wants to go home early, chat. Me too, but I need the W first. 0-2. Zach Short, automatic strikeout. Automatic as automatic gets. You're at the top of the order coming up, but you got 2 outs already. Jesus. So the next time the Mets play will be Thursday, July 16th against the Phillies. They'll have an off day on Friday. And they play Saturday, Sunday against the Phillies. And then that on from the 20th to the 22nd, they'll play the Brewers. And then they'll play the Dodgers on the 24th to the 26th. Jesus, who knows how that series is gonna go. It comes to pitch to Ewing, 0-1. This guy Bello's been pitching well. What's up with these Red Sox pitchers? They have like the lowest ERA out of the I think they said the American League. They're mowing us down. 1-1 to Ewing. Our lineup also is not good, but still. This is definitely a pitcher's duel. But we need to take advantage of their bullpen at some point. One would think. As Ewing hits a chopper foul, 1-2. I like Ewing batting fifth better, I think. I don't know, Chad. You got 2 outs, 1-2 count to Ewing. It's bottom of the 5th inning. Ewing strikes out. So you're going to have Soto, Lindor, and Wagaman next inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We're going to lose this game. I'm not going to lie. I'm just waiting for it. For being a Mets fan my whole life, these are the type of games that we do not win. Unless we bring in Brazoban, and then we bring in Luke Weaver, and then Devin Williams, and by a miracle, they give up no runs. And Zach Thornton gets us through this 6th inning. And maybe. But I haven't seen a Mets 1-0 win in a long time. That's since back in the DeGrom days. But we will see, chat. It's amazing. We're hitting so many. Let me check the runs against the Royals. I mean, I'm telling you, we went to a game. It was 6 against Seth Lugo. It was 16-12. That was the score in that game. So we put up 12 runs in that game. We put up more runs in that game than the whole series against Boston. So let's go Mets. Let's go. We need some runs. Yeah, so after that 16-12 game, the Mets win Wednesday. We won 6-2, and then we won 7-3. So we scored 12 runs, 6 runs, and 7 runs. And against Boston, we scored 2 runs, 0 runs, and right now we scored 1 run. Look at Pittsburgh beating Milwaukee 14-2 today. Looking around the league, the Yankees are beating the Washington 2-1. Philly's beating Detroit 1-0. And Zach Thornton's pitching the best that I've seen a starter pitch all year. Looks like he's got 58 pitches thrown, no runs given up. But he gives up a base hit there. So 1 pitch, 1 single. Just out of the reach of Brett Beatty. So Zach Thornton gives up getting a little bit of trouble here. Runner on first, nobody out. Siegler's up. 0-2. There's a strike. Siegler was faking the bunt. I mean, he's 0-2 with a ground out and a flyout. I wouldn't be mad at a bunt here, but Then again, it's the top of the order. Do you want to bunt with your top of the order? I don't think so. Got to go for the hits here. You can't keep giving this guy Zach Thornton the outs. But Siegler pops one up. Ewing will make the catch. That's one out. So you got one on, one out. Top of the sixth inning. Mets with the 1-0 lead. These are all the injuries by the Red Sox. Garrett Crochet, Roman Anthony hurt his finger in May. Trevor Story, Ranger Suarez out with a groin injury since July 6th. Tanner Hawk got a Tommy John. I mean, all these injuries and they're on an 8-game winning streak. That's insane. 1-0 to Rafaela, who's 0 for 2 today. With a runner on first base, Zach Thornton trying to get us in trouble here. Mets winning 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Juan. Sedane Rafaela, who's going to the All-Star game, has got a strikeout and a flyout. Why is he going to the All-Star game, though? Batting 280? I guess. He's going to challenge a pitch here, a strike. That looked like it was inside the strike zone. He's going to lose this challenge. Red Sox lose a challenge. It's 1-2 to Rafaela. That was all up in that strike zone. Nice try. 1-2 to Zach Thornton. Zach Thornton to pitch. Struck him out. That's what I'm talking about, Zach. Hey, he could be in my starting lineup any day of the week. What are we doing with this kid in the minors? I mean, Jesus. This team scored 4 runs against us the day before, 6 runs against us the day before that. This kid's about to pitch 6 innings. If he gets one more out with no runs, it's insane. And there's a pop-up to center field. Ewing's going to make the catch. So 6 innings, no outs. I mean, no runs for Zach Thornton. That is just what the Mets needed today. To get length, give the bullpen some little rest. I mean, you could use your bullpen. You got to see Weaver in this game. You got to see Williams in this game. But we need some run support. Look, there's going to be an All-American new season. July 13th. 4 de julio, 4 de July. Con mi amigo en el Bronx. ¿Qué es lo que hay? Willy Colón le dicen el malo. El malo needs to be Juan Soto right now. I don't want to see Happy Soto. I want to see All-Star Soto. I want to see Angry Soto hit one deep. Because really, if we're going to get runs, we need a Juan Soto home run right here. Let's bring out the Big Apple, chat. Let's go. We need to get Bello out of this game. It's going to be the top of the bottom of the 6th inning. We need my man Bello. Let's go, Bello. Give my man Soto fastball right down the middle, little high. I'll uppercut it out the park. We can't have Soto going to the All-Star game. Is he going to be in the home run derby? Can you ask the chat? Is Soto going to be in the home run derby and he can't get a hit against the Red Sox? Jesus. We need my man Soto to heat up, damn it. He can't go into the All-Star game like this. We need a solo.
No.
What?
He's not going to the home run derby.
Okay, but he is going to be in the All-Star game. We can't have him misrepresenting. Actually, that would represent us if he can't get a hit. But we need to get him warmed up. He's 0 for 2 today. Soto needs a hit. There's a ball one outside for Bello. We need to get Bello out of this game because he's been mowing us down since he got in this game. This is a bullpen pitcher. 14 pitches, and we've gotten out ever since we've seen him. Let's go, Soto. 1-0. 2-0. Damn it. That's a little outside. Close, though. 2-0 to Soto. Belo's going to have to throw a strike here. Let's go, Soto. Let's get it. Pitch. There's going to be a little dribbler. Catcher's going to have to get on his knees. Throws him out. That's insane. Come on, Soto. Too much arroz con gandules, coño. I was sure he was gonna get on first base right there. Damn it. Out by a stride and a half. Soto was running, but just not fast enough. Bro, you had a 2-0 count. And Lindor stares at a fastball right down the middle. Lindor's been hitting the ball well, but he's hit 2 flyouts as well. No, he's hit 1 flyout, 1 double. That's a ball, You buffalo back there. Jesus. He's calling everything a strike. Lindor should have challenged it, but Lindor doesn't challenge pitches. I respect it, but Jesus, at one point, that's terrible. 0-2 to Lindor. 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Look like a changeup right down the middle. Come on, Lindor, you gotta hit that. Maybe he was looking for a fastball. Nobody warming up in the bullpen. Pitch. That's definitely a ball, umpire. Don't even think about calling it a strike. I will go to Citi Field myself. I won't do nothing, but I'll go. Be like, you got your eyes checked lately? 1-2. Belo takes a timeout. The catcher ran out because they were running out the pitch clock. Hey, umpire, that's a false start right there. What are we doing? 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down. But no, the catcher calls a timeout. Look at Zach Thornton. This guy's out of his mind right now. He doesn't even look like, kid, do you understand what's going on right now? This kid is pitching the game of his life. 1-2 to Lindor. And we can't get a run for our life. Come on, Lindor. Get this guy Bello out. Ball 2. So Lindor battling. Lindor is battling, chat. The Mets fans have left YouTube, but I'm still here, damn it. Let's go, Mets. Lindor 2-2. No. Foul ball. Foul ball for Lindor. Let's go, Lindor. You need to get that Puerto Rican. That quieren quitarme el río. También la playa. Quieren que mi abuelita se vaya. Hits one deep. That's a home run. No olviden la bandera. Tampoco el aerolite. Let's go, Lindor with a solo dinger. I called it, chat. I said the only offense we're going to get is a solo home run. This one came from Francisco Lindor. He said, put some sazon on my name, some adobo. Put some respect on number 12 for the New York Mets. Francisco Lindor. That's the insurance run we needed, chat. Soto, right? They've been high-fiving all season. Let's go, Lindor. That's what I'm talking about. Wagaman, don't you dare swing at that. Eso, mi Lindor. I'll tell you, he was getting the barrel of the bat on the ball. Only a matter of time before he took one out. Lindor's 5th home run. The lady got it. She wasn't even paying attention. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball. He calls it a strike. This umpire is crazy. Wagaman 0 for 2 today. Come on. I'm about to call you Swaggy Waggy if you get on base. I don't even need a hit. Just get hit by a pitch. Let's go. 1-1 to Wagaman. Oh my god. This guy's swing is so terrible. Oh my god. 1-1. Oh, that reminds me. Bengals said, chat. 1-1 to Wagaman. Pitch. 2-2. We used to have a guy named Swaggy V. Now we're trying to get a guy named Swaggy W, but we need a hit. 4 de Julio, 4th of July. Oh my god. Wagaman is so bad at the baseball game. Get him out of my cleanup spot. You can bat 9th. You win Zach Short fight over that. That should be 8-9 over there. There's no way this guy should be batting 4th. Andy, open your eyes. Take off the sunglasses. This guy's sleeping back there. Carson Benji up. We're trying to get Ballo out of the game, but you got Wagaman, wagging his tail, waving at pitches. Hits the weakest ground ball I've ever seen. 1-0 to Benji. 1-0. Let's go, Benji. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Gotta do better than that. Come on, Benji. Let's go. Pitch. Ball. 2-0. Let's get on base, Benji. Clay Holmes out there looking for he wants the Mets to extend him. I'll take it, Clay. Pitch. Benji. Grounds out.
He said that?
Damn it, Benji.
Stay on the Mets?
Yeah. Remember he got hurt? Clay Holmes was about to be in the trade conversations, but he said he would be open to do an extension with the Mets. So when a player says that usually is telling you that he wants to stay. So that usually means that they'll work out a deal at some point. But had he not said that, they probably would have traded him for someone better than Wagaman or Zach Short, I would imagine. Excuse me, chat. Lindor got a home run. Let's go, Lindor. Vamos. Francisco Lindor woke up from his slumber. Hit a double, RBI double, and a solo home run. If we win this game, it'll be because of 2 guys. Lindor. I mean, you ain't got a double too, but Lindor and Zach Thornton pitching like a grown man out there. Nobody warming up in the Mets bullpen. Nobody. That means Andy Green said, kid, the 7th inning is yours if you want it. Amazing performance by Zach Thornton today. I mean, if you look at his pitches per inning, it was like 13, 9, 10, 9. Jesus. That's the most efficient pitching I've seen all year. Freddie Peralta can't even pitch 5 innings. Yesterday, he pitched 4 2/3, and they had to take him out. He had like 160 pitches thrown already. Freddie always trying to walk everybody. Just strike him out, Freddie. Throw the fastball. Do what Zach is doing. Look at Zach. That's how you do it. 66 pitches through 6 innings. That's like what? I don't know. It's like 11 pitches per inning. Strike! That's efficient pitching right there. Going up against Gonzalez, who's 0 for 1 today. I think he's got to walk, though. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. To Romy Gonzalez. 0 for 1. He had a walk today. Batting .243. And that's a ground ball to Zach Short. Zach Short, you better throw him out. Zach Short gets the out. Yo, we might see a complete game here at this rate. At this rate. Nah, let me shut up. That's not going to happen. but it's gonna be damn near close. Zach Short, if you can't get a hit today, you better feel better than that. I was about to curse out my man Zach Short out there. My left infield is allergic to base hits. You got Wagaman and Short. Caleb Durbin, who's 0 for 1 with a sack bunt today. Fouls it off, 0-2 to Durbin. This kid Thornton is in. This is like For Love of the Game. What is that movie with Kevin Costner? For the Love of the Game. That's like this movie. I mean, it's not a perfect game, but 0-2. He's in his bag today. He brought his A game. He's got his silver chain on. It's not even platinum, chat. He got a silver chain on. 6 pitches this inning already. Got 1 out, 2 strikes. There's a strike 3. That's what I'm talking about, Zach. He struck him out. Let's go, Zach. Pitching like a grown man today, damn it. He's pitching like Tyreek Skubal out there. Struck him out. This is the team. If he gets an out here, 73 pitches through 6 2/3 innings is wild. Strike 1 to Monasterio, who's 1 for 2. He did get a double his last time up. Oh my God, this umpire's not giving that outside strike. 1-1 to Thornton. 1-1 to Thornton. Here comes the pitch. Mets trying to get a W. There's a ball. 2-1. Curveball. Missed it. 2-1 to Thornton. To Monasterio. Zach Thornton trying to get out the 7th. Monasterio pops it up. Wagaman. Get out there, Wagaman. Oh my God. I'm going to fucking kill him. I'm not going to say that. Wagaman, you were such a bum. He drops a pop-up in his glove. Yo, if I'm the manager, come straight to the dugout. Go take a shower. Go in the back and go practice pop-ups. That is insane, Wagaman. Not only do you have no hits. There you go, Zach. Tell him what to do, Zach. My God, this guy Wagaman, man. So bad. We need a first baseman at the trade deadline. That's just what it is. Go get me the best first baseman, and then Wagaman can go. You can go play for the Syracuse Mets. Go play for the Brooklyn Cyclones. But yo, the magnitude of that. 3-2. Pitch coming to Monasterio. Fouls it off. We'll do it again. This kid is trying to go deep into the game. He gets you the out. And that's gotta, as a rookie pitcher, that's gotta get in your head like, yo, my first baseman's a bum. All right, I gotta throw another strike here. This guy's such a bum. That's what I'd be thinking. 3-2. It distracts you. And he walks him. Oh my God. It has to. It has to distract you. Like, I look left, spit on the ground. Jesus. Oh my God. Well, Zach, that's not your fault.
Hey. Go ahead.
Here comes the pitch. There's a strike for Duran. There's a strike. He's going at Duran. 0-1. And he's going to get a ball to Zach Short. He gets the out anyway. Zach Thornton pitching like a grown man today. Yo, if I'm the manager, Wagaman doesn't see another at bat. He's out of the game right now. But 81 pitches, and he got through 7th innings already. Right here, then. Or right there, hold on. So you got the bottom of the 7th inning coming on up. We need some runs. Let's go. I'm angry too, Liam. I'm angry at Wagaman. Let's go. Zach Thornton pitches through 7 innings. Gives up no runs. The most efficient pitching I've seen all season. 81 pitches he's thrown. Seven innings in the books already. Mets with a two-run lead on a Francisco Lindor solo home run. He also hit an RBI double in the first. We need one more. We need one more insurance run. We need one more. All right, multitasking chat. We need one more insurance run, and then let's see how far Zach can. He should probably go through eight innings. I mean, you got the bottom of the lineup coming up for the Red Sox in the next inning. We'll see. We need one more insurance run right now, though. At least one. Let's get a win on Sunday for the Mets. Let's go, New York. Lindor made the apple come out. Let's go, Mets. Lorelai, bring me the apple. Bring me the apple. The big apple. Lindor hit a solo home run. That's the insurance we needed. We need one more right now. Let's go, Mets. Yeah, chat. Lindor hit a big home run. Let's go, Lindor. Lindor hit a solo dinger. We need another one. We need another one, chat. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets in the chat. Trying to get a win on a Sunday. Trying to end the first half of the series on a positive note, the season. But Zach Thornton's out there pitching his life out, man. You ain't giving him a massage? I think his day is done. They're all giving him high fives and stuff. There's a strike for Taylor. 0-1.
I don't want it.
0-1 to Taylor.
I don't want it.
Zach Thornton, you can stay in my lineup. Let's go. Bello's still out there. We need to get Bello out of the game, chat. 33 pitches. 1-1. We haven't seen Chapman. Chapman's going to be in the All-Star game. So we need to get Bello out right now. 1-2 to Taylor. Tyrone's 1-for-1. Wagaman's out of my lineup if I'm the Mets. You're going to have Luke Weaver coming up in the 8th inning. Let's go. Tyrone, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Bello's pitching a little bit wild. But he's been pitching amazing since he came in. 35 pitches for Bello. He gave up the home run to Lindor, though. Let's go. Tyrone strikes him out. All-speed pitch. Tyrone Taylor strikes out. We need to get this guy Bello out. We need to get a hit But Terens is up. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. He's looked horrible today. And then behind Terens, you got Brett Beatty. Also looked horrible. But we need to get something going on, chat. Zach Thornton trying to get a win out here. Let's go, Mets. 0-1 to Terens. Pitch. Gets a base hit there. That's what we needed. Let's go, Louis. That's what Louis does. He gets opposite field base hits. Luis Terens with a clutch hit there. And we need a pinch hitter. If Brett Beatty can get on, we need a pinch hitter for Zach Short. 100%. That's got to happen. And Wagaman doesn't see my lineup again. He dropped a pop-up in the 7th inning. You can't do that. Can't do it. Not at this level. Not at this magnitude. After that, Zach Short walks the Monasterio. Luckily, he gets the next guy out, but I mean, a routine pop-up too. I don't know what happened there. And you get no hits, Wagaman. Brett Beatty gets a strike, 1-1. 1-1 to Beatty. Beatty's 0 for 2 today. We need you to get on base, Beatty. A walk would be lovely. No double plays here, Beatty. 1-1. Catcher setting up outside. Here comes the pitch. There's a base hit. Oh no, double play. What'd I tell you, Beatty? End of 7. Mets down 2-0. Brett Beatty hits into a double play. Gonna have Eaton, Wong, and Siegler up against Luke Weaver. Does Luke Weaver still have the streak going? It broke? Dream Weaver. I mean, you can't talk enough about what Zach Thornton did. He pitched 7 innings, gave up no runs, gave up a few hits, doubles. 7th inning, he gets the first 2 outs. Gets the 3rd out. He gets a pop-up on Monasterio to first base. Wagaman drops the ball inexplicably. And then Thornton proceeds to walk Monasterio on the inning that should have ended on that pop-up. And then he gets the next guy out behind him. I think Duran grounds out right after that. So Zach Thornton, even with an error committed, is able to get the next guy out. Just an amazing performance by Zach Thornton. The most efficient game that I've seen all season by any starter that I've watched this year. You got to give it up to Zach Thornton. And after an outing like that, you got to be in the rotation. You know, that's insane. That guy's been in the minors. That's what I'm saying. Bring the kids up. You never know what they could do when the bright lights hit. We brought him up in the beginning of the season, but we had other pitchers then. There wasn't that much chance for him. He struggled in that first start. But think about it. His last start versus the Phillies, he pitched 6 innings and gave up 0 runs. This time, 7 innings, no runs. And he sets it up for the Mets to have Luke Weaver pitching the 8th and Devin Williams coming up in the 9th. Brett Beatty, no hits today. 0 for 3. Only Brett Beatty can go on a 9-game hitting streak. He could probably go on a 9-game non-hitting streak. That's just Brett Beatty for you. But Luke Weaver's got a 1.89 ERA in 38 innings, 36 appearances, 1 for 3 in save situations. But that's my man Luke Weaver, the Dream Weaver. He said, I ain't scared of anybody. Let's go, Luke. Let's get a Mets win on a Sunday right before the All-Star break. End this first half of the season, this abysmal season, on a positive note, damn it. Let's go, Luke Weaver. Going up against some guy named Eaton, batting 140. Bitch. Outside 1-0. What? Oh, that pitch?
Yeah.
You warming up.
Me gusta.
Nate Eaton's batting 129. Excuse me, I said 140. 129 pitch. Outside 2-0. Weaver been missing the strike zone, trying to warm up. Let's go, Weaves. Weaves hasn't pitched in a minute. And Luke Weaver takes a breath, goes for the pitch. Outside 3-0. What you can't do, Luke, you cannot walk this guy Eaton with a 129 batting average. You can't do it. Don't do it to me. Pause. 3-1. Luke Weaver gets a strike. 3-1 to Eaton. If he comes back and strikes him out, that'll be amazing. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball. 3-2. It's after falling behind 3-0 on 3 non-competitive pitches. He's worked it to a full count. 3-2 to Eaton, who's 0 for 2 today. Pitch. Struck him out. Jesus, the Mets have been pitching today, damn it. Boy, I tell you. That's some amazing pitching by the Mets. If they ask me, Mitch, what was the best pitching you've seen all season? It'll be this day, July whatever, last game against the Red Sox. That's the day we pitched, damn it. Garrett Whitlock is warming up in the bullpen. I think Bello's tired of getting us out. Here comes the pitch to Wong. Luke Weaver versus Wong. Ground ball foul. 0-1 for Mr. Wong. Connor Wong. Hey, that's my chicken and rice pot. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Let's go. Right, baby? Mr. Wong's chicken and rice. 0-1 pitch to Wong coming in. Let's go, Weaves. Outside 1-1. 1-1. Now, if Weaver gets all 3 outs, which is I'm getting ahead of myself, do you let him pitch the 9th or do you bring in Williams? That's the question. 2-1. 2-1 to Wong. I mean, they're probably going to bring in Williams, but just wondering. 2-1 to Wong. Let's go. Foul ball 2-2. 2-2 to Wong, who's 1 for 2 today. But he's batting 9th in the order. Siegler's up behind him on deck. Let's go, Weaves. Let's go, Dream Weaver. The Dream Eater. There's a ground ball right to short. Fields fires. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Let's go, Mets. Working on getting a win on a Sunday. What?
Keep Weaver.
You keep Weaver? I'm speaking to the mic. You sound like Charlie Brown right now. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Luke Weaver.
I don't like Williams. So.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to put Williams in. But I would think, he's only pitched 12. He's only pitched 12 pitches. Let's say, Siegler's 0 for 3 today. Let me not play with my food, though. Let's go. Let's go, Weaver. Pitch. Pop up. This is what I'm saying. 13 pitches. If he can catch it, vamos Lindor. So 13 pitches after 8 innings. Gives up no hits, no runs. 3 in a row. Do you keep Weaver in? Or do you bring in Devin Williams? Down 2 runs. It's going to be the middle of the order coming up. your 2, 3, and 4 spot against the Red Sox. To me, I'd want to keep in Weaver. You know, that's what I would say. Why you want to pray? Why you want to bring in Williams in a close game? He could walk somebody, give up a home run, mess up the whole game in two batters. You don't want to play with that. Like it's not like it's a 3-0 lead; it's a 2-0 lead. Anything can happen, which is why the Mets need an insurance run right now. We got Beatty grounding into a double play. So you're going to have Zach Short, Ewing, and Juan Soto up. You don't want Zach Short batting right now. I'm getting a pinch hitter. Give me Bo Bichette in the bottom of the 8th. That's what I'm talking about, Andy. Use your head that's standing on top of your shoulders there. Use your brain, damn it. You've seen Wagaman go 0 for whatever. You've seen Short go 0 for whatever. That's 2 automatic outs in your lineup. And you need an insurance run. You need offense. Give me Bo Bichette pinch hitting for the New York Mets. Not next inning, right now. There might be no next inning if we pull this off. I don't know. We'll see what they do, chat. Let's go, Mets. Carlos Beltran replica jersey on the 27th. And who do you have in there, chat? You got Zach Short. Batting 143. 0-1 to Zach Short. Let's see how he does against Brian Bello. Pitch. Zach Short with a butt. Oh! He tried to do a suicide squeeze. I respect him for that. That would have been a good one. But of course he fucks it up.
You don't give him credit for nothing.
What?
You're not giving him credit for nothing.
What can I give him credit for? He's 0-2.
Yeah, that's right. He tried what you told him to do. He's trapped.
That's right. That's my fault. That's my fault. I shouldn't have told him to do that. 0-2 to Zach Short. I need to get him on base. Pitch. Fouls it off. 0-2. We'll do it again. Damn it. Devin Williams is warming up in the bullpen. 0-2. So you don't listen to me on Weaver. You keep Short in there against Bello. Bounces a pitch. 1-2. Let's go. Let's go, Zach. Get on base. Jeez, I feel like I've seen you get out every time I've seen you. I don't remember Zach Short on first base one time. This would be the time to do it. Bottom of the 8th. And he hits a pop-up. Out. He flies out to left field. You know, I got to give it to him. He gets out in different ways. He had a broken bat, pop out. He had a fly out to left. Ugh. It's like you can't give away outs when you need offense. It was a good hit though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a double off the bat. Anyways, you got Ewing coming up. Ewing, give me this walk, Ewing. Here comes the first pitch. Swings at a ball in the dirt. 0-1 to Ewing. Stop that, Ewing. Shake that off. You need to get on first base. Give Soto a chance. All we are saying is give Soto a chance. 0-1. Stop swinging at that, Ewing. That's 2 balls in a row. 0-2, foul. 0-2 to Ewing. I will say Ewing, 0-2, they're not going to expect a suicide squeeze. That's what I'd be doing. That'd be my signs as Ewing strikes out. All right, you got Soto up. Soto and Lindor. Bottom of the eighth, 2 outs. I mean, Ewing, there was not one of those were freaking strikes, Ewing. Not one. Stop swinging at that. You know better than that. Damn it, Ewing. All right. I got Soto coming up against Bello. 49 pitches. He's going to take a ball outside. That's what I'm talking about. 96 miles an hour. He's got a strikeout, a flyout, and a groundout. He's 1 for 10 against Brian Bello. This is where you go 2 for 11, Soto. Hágale mi rey. Ball. 2-0. See, Ewing? That's what you just don't swing at it. Look, he's over there digging in the dirt. That's where it was. 2-0 to Soto. Lindor on deck. Lindor's 2 for 3 today. A double and a home run. Soto. Ball. That's a ball. Calls it a strike. 2-1. Soto, you can challenge it. Then, bro, I give you permission. And this at bat, you can challenge. This is a high leverage situation. We don't need this ump who doesn't even want to bend down. Okay, it bends down a little bit. There's a ball. 3-1. Yep. 3-1 to Soto. He has to throw a strike. From my experience, Soto is going to swing at this. He ain't going to let it go. Pitch. Oh, he lets it go. Challenge it. Oh, yeah, Soto, you can challenge it, bro. Yo, he doesn't want the walk. I swear. That's what I noticed about Soto this season. Your boy does not want the walk. He wants the hit. But he said that pitch was too close to take. I would have called that a ball, but he called it a strike. 3-2 to Soto. Pitch. Ooh. He hits it. It's going to be caught, though, in the warning track. Soto almost gets a hit. See what I'm saying? He does not want that walk. But honestly, he took ball 4. He just didn't challenge it. I would have challenged it. We get no help here. Mets with a two-run lead. Top of the ninth coming up. And it looks like Devin Williams was warming up. The last airbender. He's going to throw some airbenders out there. Try to get us the win in the ninth. If you mess this up, Williams, somebody do a wellness, a you good check on your boy. Because I've been standing here for 9 innings, begging for runs. You had Weaver. Honestly, you didn't even have to take Thornton out. Thornton had 81 pitches. The bottom of the order was coming up. I was thinking you could leave Thornton in for the 8th, let him get the 8th, and let Weaver get the 9th. That's what I would have done. No brainer. Your boy Weaver said, I ain't scared of nobody. I just throw that baseball. And he'll occasionally give up a home run, but your boy's been, he's been great. The best part about this team, honestly, has been Luke Weaver this year. I can't think of anything else. Weaver and Williams, they're a good tag team. But Williams, you never know what you're going to get with him sometimes. So, we're going to see. Williams, we got you in here. 2-0. 9th inning at home. Save situation set up. The last airbender is going to be going up against the Boston Red Sox. But the story of the day, Zach Thornton locked in. How many strikeouts did he get? I only took him for 2 strikeouts. But he got like at least 5, I think. But he just mowed through the order. Yeah, Thornton and Lindor are the story today. Lindor had a double and a home run. He had 2 RBIs, and that's the difference in the game. In a 2-0 lead. Devin Williams, 13 for 15 in save situations. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it, my guy. Here comes the pitch. 1-0. Bang. Missed it. 1-0 to Rafaelos. 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He's been struggling. Here comes a pitch from Williams. There's a strike. 1-1. 1 is the loneliest number you'll ever know. Let's go. Let's make it 2. Damn it. Here comes the pitch. 1-1. And there's a base hit to left field.
That's why I don't like that.
Got a runner on first. Tying run at the plate. And this is what I'm talking about. You could have left Weaver in there. But he got a little lucky single, though. Got Abreu on deck, looks like. Jesus. You know he's going to be looking to steal. Here comes the pitch. Pops it up. Can of corn. Zach Short makes the catch. And that's why you let Zach Short bat in the 8th. Because you can have him out there for defense. Okay, Andy Green. You got me there. I would have pinch hit for him ASAP. But we didn't score anything anyway, so you got him in there for defense at second base. Zach Short gets the first out. 2 more outs to go to get this W. Let's get a W. Williams with a pitch. Ground ball. Lindor dropped it. Jesus. Runners on first and second. Routine ground ball, and he drops it. Can't even get the first. E6. What are you clapping for, Indy? That was terrible. So Lindor, the only offense today, hurts us on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, it just... He was behind it. It just hopped up on him. Ball didn't get in the glove. Then he falls, rolls around. He stopped, dropped, and rolled. And Thornton is looking on patiently, trying to get his first win of the season. I think. Or was it first win or second? I don't know. He deserves a win today, though, damn it. Caleb Durbin is 0 for 2 with a sack bunt today. Watch the bunt. Watch the surprise bunt here. Here comes the pitch for Williams. 1-0. You gotta be kidding me, Lindor. I do need that Devin Williams glove, though. That shit's official. 1-0. Pitch. There's a fly ball. Benji's out there. Benji runs into the wall, but he does not make the catch. 1-1. His glove fell. 1-1. 1-1 to Carson Bench. To Durbin, I'm sorry. 1-1 pitch coming on up. Let's go, Devin. Let's get it here. Pitch. Strike. Outside part of the plate. 1-2. 1-2. Durbin's been struggling today. No hits. And you're going up against the last airbender. Here comes the heat. 1-2. Or is it an airbender? Ooh, fastball, fouled it off. Right down the pipe. And then Monasterio's on deck. Jesus. 1-2. 9 pitches thrown for Williams. Got a bloop single and an error by Lindor. Got runners on first and second with 1 out. In the top of the 9th, Mets with a 2-0 lead. 1-2 count to Durbin. Here comes the pitch. Bounced it. 2-2. You can't walk anybody here, Williams. I don't know what you're trying to do. But you had him late on that fastball. Throw that change up. Our Dolis Chapman is warming up in case the Red Sox can tie the game. 2-2 pitch coming up to Durbin. 3-2. Same spot. Williams missed it. You got to be thinking fastball here. Maybe he throws that airbender. Three and two. Red Sox are cheering on. Walked him.
Oh my gosh.
He walked him. On a 3-2 pitch, he misses the strike zone. Mets challenge, but it was a ball. The only hope we have is that the Red Sox lineup is terrible at the bottom. Oh, it's never easy for the Mets, is it? Bloop, single, error, walk. Lindor is telling Williams, come on. I don't know why you're saying it, Lindor. You're the one that made the damn error. You come on. One out, bases loaded. Mets trying to win a game that they've scored 2 runs in. They had Boston scoreless. Zach Short pitched 7 scoreless innings. And you got Andrew Monasterio up, who's had a good day at the plate today. He's got a double and a walk. Tough at bat. And Williams gets a strike. A generous strike. 0-1. That looked like it missed, though. Here comes the pitch to Monasterio. 0-1. Bases loaded. 1 out. Top of the 9th. Williams misses with a fastball. 1-1. Boy, Williams is not in the strike zone. Ugh. You got Duran up after him. This is a big at-bat for Monasterio. Could change the game. You could tie the game on a base hit. But Williams is not even throwing strikes anyway. 2 get a base hit. 2-1. Arguably, he threw 3 balls in a row. Come on, Williams. You got to get in the strike zone here. Getting Mitch nervous. Let's go. 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Airbender. He's outside of the strike zone. 3-1. Honestly, he threw 4 balls in a row. Really, like that first strike was not a strike. That was a gift.
Why trade him out? Why sell him to someone else?
Some people want to sell the whole team. 3-1.
Maybe the first one to sell.
Strike. 3-2. 3-2. Can't get bigger than this. Bases loaded. 3-2. 1 out. Mets with a 2-run lead. Top of the 9th. Trying to get a win. Williams throws a strike. Damn it. Walked him. Walks in a run. 2-1. He can't find the damn strike zone. And this is why I said you should have left in Weaver.
I said that too.
You said that too. Why would you take him out? He only threw 13 pitches. He got Brooks Raley warming up. The only saving grace is that this guy, Duran, has been terrible at the plate. 0-3, 2 ground outs and a strikeout. He is good with runners in scoring position, it looks like. He's been terrible this season, though. But here comes the pitch. Williams to Duran. Una strike. What?
Watch.
Strike 1 to Duran. Duran. Here comes the pitch. Pops it up. Benji's not going to make the catch, right? Or does he make the catch? He gives up a run. They call it a drop. We got to see if he caught it or dropped it on the transfer. Durant pops up a pitch. It looks like Benji caught it. Oh no, he didn't catch it. He just faked it and looked like he was gonna have to. So they were holding. They went back. He scored anyway though. Right? No, he stayed. He stayed. So it's 2-2. 1 out. So we gave up the save. Blown save there. 2-2. Still got to get out of the ninth. You got Matsuzaka Yoshida coming on up. So I was thinking we could see Eaton after this. Benji gets there late. Can't make the catch on the foul ball. I mean, you should have had him shallow though, you know? I don't know. I'm not the manager. But if I see a guy struggling to get a hit, why is Benji so far back? Move him up. Like you're not threatened by a deep base hit, you know? You don't have to play no doubles. But Lindor with an error. And then there's a line out, double play. That'll be a double play, so it'll go to the bottom of the ninth. And you're going to have Lindor, Young, and Benji coming on up. Now you're going to bring in Young. Now you're going to bring in a pinch hitter for Wagman. And the game continues, chat. Now you use your best bullpen pitchers. You use Weaver. You use Williams. You got Rayleigh coming on up in the 10th. If there is a 10th, chat. That just means the Mets got to walk it off. Walk it off. I don't know, chat. I'm almost... Nothing surprises me at this point. But that was terrible. I mean, bloop single. Lindor gives up a error on the ground ball. That Williams got that out. And then what else happened? That was hard to watch, chat. Waffle says, open letter to Zach Thornton. Run, don't walk. The Mets are a horror show. Bro, why did we take out Zach Thornton in the 7th? I would have left him in the 8th, and you had Weaver in the 9th. You put Weaver in the 8th. He only threw 13 pitches, Weaver in the 8th. You put Williams in the 9th. I mean, let Weaver start the 9th. If he gets in trouble, you can go to Williams if you want. But he wouldn't have gotten in trouble. But Lindor, that's a routine ground ball, Lindor. All you got to do is field it and get the out at second. You don't need to get the double play there. Just get one out. Get one out, and they don't tie the game on us. Then he gives up a blue pop-up to Benji. Benji drops it. Ties the game. He gets a line-out double play, but... now you got Lindor coming up in the bottom of the 9th. Can he make up for his mistake? And you got Chapman up. Jesus. The all-star, Ardalise Chapman, with a 2.28 ERA, 29 appearances. It's like we're going up against Luke Weaver, but he throws harder. 11.39 Ks per 9. You got Chang in short, Yoshida in left field, Monasterios at first. I don't know, chat. We'll see what happens. Lindor is going to be going up against Ardolis Chapman. Pitch. That's high 1-0. 1-0 to Lindor. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a solo home run. But he commits the biggest error of the game. Of his life. Not of his life, because this game doesn't matter, but still, that was pretty bad. Just like as he swings and misses, 1-1. All you got to do is just like when the ball pops up, you just bring your glove up and make the throw to second. That's all you got to do, chat. I mean, this is what they call the fundies, the fundamentals of baseball. Got to make those plays, especially when Williams, you know, he could struggle, which he did struggle after that. As Lindor stares at the ball in the dirt, 2-1. Lindor's 2 for 6 against Chapman, 2 for 6 with 2 RBIs. Well, I don't like it, chat. I mean, Zach Thornton deserved the win here. You know what's crazy about baseball? If Lindor hits a walk-off home run right now and we win 3-2, Devin Williams gets the win. Can you imagine? Imagine me being Zach Thornton. I pitch 7 innings. I get all these outs. You mess up my lead and you get the win. I get nothing. Come on, chat. That is not nice. Lindor won't get a walk-off, though. He'll pop out to second. And you're going to have Jared Young out there doing young things. Jared Young's got a good walkout song. But, I mean, against the Royals, I don't think he didn't do much either. Not that I remember. So you got a pinch hitter for Wagaman who dropped the pop-up in the 7th inning. Chapman gets a strike, 0-1. Umpire's been strike happy too. But even with the strike happy umpire, Williams proceeds to walk everybody. 0-1. Young with a base hit to first base. That's what I'm talking about, Young. Lindor's getting old and error prone. Should trade for Giants Adames. Move Lindor to second. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we can't have him in short anymore. I mean, this was the worst defensive season I've seen from Lindor. Last year wasn't. This year was the worst one, honestly. I mean, from the start of the season when he didn't know how many outs there were in a game, and you're like, bro, you don't know how many outs there are? It's the first inning. Benji's up 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. A hit would be lovely here, chat. Pitch. There's a strike, 1-1 to Benji. It's not easy to hit against Chapman, but Young did it. Young got a single. I mean, you could say Young is better than Wagaman. I mean, I didn't know that was up for debate. 1-1. Benji fouls the ball off. 1-2. Adames. I don't know. Do you think they're going to trade and be aggressive at the trade deadline? I don't know. At one point, it seems like they were trying to sell. I mean, well, they wanted to get rid of Vientos, Clay Holmes, Peralta, I was hearing, possibly. We'll see what they do at the trade deadline. But these are just games that we should be winning. And we end up, we find a way to mess it up. Should we trade Lindor to the Dodgers? The Dodgers? Ugh. I don't know. And who would we? I mean, I don't know. I'm a fan of Lindor. I mean, he went 2 for 3 with a double and a homer. Imagine him on the Dodgers and he catches heat. I would hate that too. As Benji strikes out on a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, ain't nobody hitting that. This is a terrible day, chat. I mean, I said it all day. We need more insurance runs. If we were able to scratch out 3 instead of 2 all day against getting to the bullpen early, then we would have won the game still. It wouldn't have been a blown save. as Tyrone swings and misses at 0-1. And the bottom of our lineup is actually pretty terrible right now. You had Taylor, Terens, Wagaman, Beatty, Zach Short. I mean, that's not going to score runs for you. There's a almost like a wild pitch, but the catcher caught it. 1-1. We just trying to get a win here. Why is it so difficult? When you're on a bad team, wins are hard to come by. That's says Taylor hits one, but it's gonna be caught for the third out. So at the end of 9, 2-2 game, we're going to extra innings. Can't believe it. Can have Wong, Siegler.
Okay.
I don't know. Just leave Williams in there, chat. At this point.
No.
In the 10th inning, you're going to have the Manfred man up at second base. I mean, we had this game gift wrapped. 9th inning, 2-run lead, and Williams, with a Lindor error, finds a way to mess it up. And Williams, he just struggled finding the strike zone, which he usually you've seen that happen before. Like when he loses the strike zone, he's just out. Like he can't. He had one guy, he pitched 4 balls in a row, and one of them he called a strike, so it was 3-1. The next pitch was another ball, so he walked him. That's 5 balls in a row. And he got a line out by the pinch hitter, luckily, or else we would have got more beat. We would have lost the game by now. Damn, I had a good moment with Lindor. I was like, Lindor, quieren quitarme el río, también mi playa. And he hit a home run. All is well. But we needed one more, chat. We needed another insurance run. Now we're going to extras, and who knows? Poor City Field fans out there. They're out there all game, and they watch this Little League defense. Come on, Lindor. Wake the fuck up. And then Benji's playing back like Duran is freaking Barry Bonds. Benji, move up. What the hell are you playing back for? If Duran's going to hit it, it's going to be a pop-up. Come on, man. There's a bunt. That'll be an out. Runner moves to third. So you got 1 out in the 10th inning. Boston loving that bunt. I guess ever since they fired Alex Cora, they've been bunting a lot more this season. Tough day to be a Mets fan, chat. Tough season. This is your 2026 New York Mets. Ugh. 1-0 to Siegler. Siegler's 0 for 4 today. Ground out, 3 flyouts. 1-0. 2-0. Brooks Raley. Brooks Raley was struggling. Then he pitched a little better. So we'll see. We'll see how he does here. Pitch. There's a line out to Soto, but that'll score the run. Line out to Taylor, sorry. So it's going to be 3-2 Red Sox. They take the lead. So Yoshida does what he needs to do. Boston takes the 3-2 lead with a bunt and a sac fly. You got Rafaela coming on up. Cedane Rafaela. 282 batting average. 1 for 4 today with a single. There's a strike. 0-1 to Rafaela. Gonna have Garrett Whitlock coming up in the 10th, or he's warming up in the bullpen right now. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2 to Rafaela. He pops one up. Will Benji get there? Who knows? Benji caught it. That'll end the 10th inning. You're going to have Terrence, Beatty, and Zach Short up. And if they don't pinch hit for Zach Short, I'm going to lose my mind, chat. Terrence, Beatty, and Short. You might have to pinch hit for Beatty and Short. Vamos, mi bati. I mean, what did I say a few innings earlier? These are the type of games we lose. Whether it be by errors or just poor decision making. Like, why? Why you got to bring in Williams when you know it's only a 2-run lead, Williams? We put you in when it's 3. That's what I have to talk to him like, yo. When we're up 3 runs, you could pitch. But 2, too close. 1, hell no, we're putting in Weaver in it. This guy Weaver had a streak of 25 innings of scoreless innings. If you pitch him in the 9th, how many saves is that? That's a lot of saves. Assuming we're winning. This would have been a save situation. But the suffering. Oh, the pain. Shout out to Joe Beningo. Oh, the Pain podcast. That's why I'm feeling the pain right now, chat. Bro, I'm late for my dad. My dad's at the airport waiting for me. I'm trying to finish up this stream. And the Mets want to... Now we got to go to extra. We got to tell Dad. We got to do the Uber now, Pops. You're the one that made me a Mets fan. Garrett Whitlock warming up. Nah, I'm just kidding. I think they're still delayed. At the airport. Oh my God. Tough 2 days to be a Mets fan. I was flying back from New York yesterday. I was at LaGuardia and watching the Mets game. We scored 0 runs in a bullpen game against the Red Sox. Lose 4-0. I'm like, can I see a run? Couldn't see a run. The whole flight. And I have Jorge Polanco pinch hitting for Terrence. I mean, they say Polanco's been hitting well, but he's just been getting out. So I don't know. I can't say how you've been hitting well, but you haven't got a hit in a while. He has been getting a lot of flyouts, though. We need a hit here, Polanco. Hágale pues. Pop foul. 0-1. Got a runner on second. Nobody out. Top of the 10th inning. I'm sorry, bottom of the 10th. Vamos, Polanco. We need a base hit, damn it. Mets choosing not to bunt here. Ball 1. 1-1. One and one to Polanco. Got Whitlock up. Garrett Whitlock. He was warming up a few innings earlier, too, in the 8th. Polanco waves at a ball inside. 1-2. Calls for time. I mean, there is no reason to wave at that, bro. What are you doing? 1-2. Polanco strikes out. Uncompetitive at bat. I don't see how he's having good at bats. But I heard on the SNY the other day, they're like, Polanco has looked good at the plate. It's like, I don't know about that. But that's your pinch hitter for Terrence. I would have pinch hit for Beatty, honestly. Here comes Beatty. Mets doing everything they can, Chat. Pitch to Beatty. Pops it foul. 0-1. You just don't think of Beatty as a clutch player though. That's not him. He's not him. He's little Timmy or something. But clutch situations, show me, Beatty. 0-1. Show me, damn it. Pitch. Fly ball. That'll be the second out. Thanks for showing me nothing, Beatty. That would have helped if we would have bunted. Honestly, we could have done the same thing. Had we bunted, that guy would have been on third, and Beatty would have got a sac fly. But we chose for Polanco to do whatever the hell that was. Louis Terren's coming up. 2 outs, 10th inning. Mets down 1 run. Mets down to their final out. And who do you got? Bo Bichette coming on up for Zach Short. Get him, Bo. Yeah, Bo. Bo, where the hell you been? I've been watching Zach Short all day. Pitch. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0 to Bo Bichette. Bo worked the walk his last time pinch hitting. 2-0. So he's seeing the ball well. They're just not playing him. I guess he's got bruising. He hasn't missed the game all season until this series. Missed 2 games in a row. 2 or 3. Pitch. He hits it. Foul. 2-1. Man. A little more and that would have been a walk-off for Bo. Jesus, this Mets team. Bo fouls it back. Mets down to their final strike. 2-2. But you know what I'm saying? If you were going to pinch hit Bo, you could have done it earlier in the game. Maybe. Instead of watching Zach Short and Wagaman both get 0 hits. As Bo takes the ball outside, 3-2. But you wait for the end of the game when we're like about to lose. It's like we could have got that insurance run earlier. And Bo pops it. Foul. The Mets fans are getting in the catcher's way. 3-2 to Bo. We'll do it again. AJ Ewing's going to come up after Bo. After him, it's Soto. But the Mets are down to their final strike. Let's go, Bo. Bo's got to be anxious watching us get no runs yesterday. And he gets a little line out, pop out, ground out, whatever. Mets lose 3-2. Bo Bichette grounds out to third base. Lindor, your fault. And again, it's everyone's fault. I mean, there's no offense. Zach Thornton pitches the game of his life. 7 innings, no runs, and we still lose the game. Insane. Insane. Mets fans, just let's watch the World Cup. I mean, I think Spain is about to play France. I don't think they're going to play Inglaterra. That is less painful than this. I mean, what a terrible... That's what happens when you're a bad team. You just find ways to lose. And look at Zach Thornton. He's over here thinking, damn, why can't I be on the Dodgers? No positive takeaways today. Really? Lindor with a big error. Soto 0 for whatever. Beatty couldn't get a hit today. Wagaman no hits. Zach Short no hits. It's like, how do you expect to win games like this? So after the Mets have been pretty much winning all day, Devin Williams blows the game in the 9th. but we have to make it extra painful. He gets out of the ninth, blowing the save 2-2. Red Sox in the top of the 10th. They have a bunt and a sac fly. We don't do that, and that wins the game. So the next game will be against the Phillies. I'll see you after the All-Star break, chat. Holla at me.